Hello, I'm Bill. Today I'm going to show you guys how to place virtual objects into the real world using Niantic's ARDK 3.0. In ARDK 3.0, the process to do that is much more refined, very user-friendly. So let me show you the new process. So as usual, you have to go to geospatial browser, log in lightship.dev, geospatial browser, go to the location where you want to create virtual objects. So I'm going to go here because it's close to me and there's two spots right next to each other. And one major improvement, as you can see in the geospatial browser, is combined mesh is available. The combined mesh, for those who've used this before, you know it was a pain to get the right mesh because there could be multiple options, but now they have combined all the meshes into a single mesh. So just hit download. This place is called More Than Meets the Eye. Let's go to the another location. This one is called Now You See It sign. Funny names. Download it. Okay, let's just get the third one also. All right, so the gazebo is actually not in the scan, just the sign. So now I have 3 locations downloaded. Let's go to Unity. So I'm not starting from scratch. I am starting with, on GitHub, there's an ARDK sample. I've downloaded it and opening it in Unity. Before I go into VPS, this sample project has a lot of other features of ARDK like game board, meshing, shared AR, semantics. Persistent AR is only one of the many features available in ARDK. So I'm going to persistent AR, VPS localization. I'm using this. It's because everything's already built. I don't have to start from scratch. And the first step is create a new folder to save your location mesh. So I'm going to go to download. And I'm just going to drag and drop these 3 files that I downloaded from geospatial browser. And as soon as I drag it in, there are 2 files created for each location, the mesh and the manifest. They call this the manifest file. So to add a location, go to XR origin. That's where you'll find the AR location manager script. Turn on auto tracking and then add AR location. So that creates a child under XR origin. And in this AR location, I'm going to do this location first. Just drag and drag the manifest into here. As soon as you do that, you'll see a mesh container, and that's the mesh for location. To add more locations, go back to XR origin, add AR location. Another child is created. Now I'm going to do the second one. More. then meets the eye. There's the mesh for that location. So let's do a third one. Add AR location. There we go. So here are all 3 locations added. To switch between the locations, you go back to XR origin. In the AR location manager, now there's a drop down. All you have to do is change the location here, and that will change the mesh that's being loaded. This is way easier than what we had before. And next step, to add objects into this location is also very simple. All you have to do is whatever you need to add to this location, simply make sure it's a child of this object, of this AR location. That's all you have to do. So let's do a unique object for each location. Let's just do a simple cube right next to the sign. Maybe here. So here's the cube for the first scene, or now you can see it sign. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to more, then meets the eye. Let's add another. Actually, let's add a fancier prefab. I have some simple props here. Let's do a trash can here. Okay. Oops. Do this. Let's put a trash can right next to the sign. All right. Next one, that's the gazebo. Let's add a folding sign. Whoa, we're big. Let's make that smaller. Why is it floating up? So, coffee sign, trash can, and a simple cube. So before I head out, I actually want to test it in... Oh, I forgot. This has to be under the child, or else it wouldn't work. So glad I caught that. Make sure it's the child of the AR location, otherwise it wouldn't work. All right, switch to the trash can, or switch to cube. Before you head out to the site to test this, it's probably easier to test it on a computer first. And so I'm going to add a script to this cube, and I just want to see a debug log when I click on it. So I'm going to add a script called click detector. It's just a raycast to the cube. If I hit play, I'm going to turn off the UI stuff first. So there's my cube. I can move around. And now if I go to console, click on this cube, there it is, object click. So that's how you would test game logics if you were to have many things in here. Oh, another thing I want to try is, can I do a copy and paste? We'll have to try this in the field. But the previous version of remote authoring doesn't allow copy and paste. So I just want to make sure this is okay to do in this new version. So now that I have 3 versions, I'm going to build it to my phone and then actually go to the field and test. All right. So now I'm going to build. I forgot to switch platform. So make sure you switch platform when you load the sample. So now it's Android. Ooh, there's another thing that's cool click on project validation. It'll give you a list of all the things that you have to fix. So one thing you have to do for ARDK 3 is for Android, if you want to build, you have to update your Gradle to 6.7.1 or greater. So follow the link, download it. You'll get a zip. Simply create a new folder. Extract it. And then back in here, go to Edit, Preference, External Tools. Scroll down here, Gradle. Uncheck that. Click on Browse. Go to the new Gradle. Newer version of Gradle. Select folder. I think that's it. Hit close. Go to project validation again. Okay, so all of that is fixed. Let's try to build again. So ARDK sample folder 1. So give it a few minutes. Right? Date. Just wait for it to finish. Okay, the app is installed, so I'm gonna go to the site and do some tests. See ya. All right. VPS. Oops. So I want to localize to here. All right, I am here. Let's do localize to the sign. There it is. All 3 cubes show up. Awesome. Let's go to the next one.